and welcome back for another batrep brought to you by Suburban Warfare. I'm Andrew.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late for the.
Really, Kyle?
What are you doing?
You even live here.
This is a costume batrep.
Let me fix that. Got the shitty set.
Whoa! Kyle, how did you?
I don't know. He's the wizard. I'm just a pirate.
All right. Well, let's try this again. Happy Halloween! We are Suburban Warfare. I'm Andrew.
I'm Gina.
Kyle.
Peter.
And we are here to bring you a special battle report. Mostly just because we're in costume. We dressed up for you guys. Pretty cool across the board. And we're going to play a game for you guys. All four of us are going to play. It's a Coalition of Death. Figured that was appropriate. You know, Halloween. Like, ooh. It's going to be 2 versus 2. So we'll have a team. Don't want to spoil the armies too much. But what we are going to do is we're going to roll off for a random generation of allies. So any one of us can be teammates. And we'll play a game for you. Each of us took 1,250 points. Which is, now you can take 1,000 and then you can do, well, you at any point value, there's a 250 buffer. And we decided to go over that, so now the teams are going to be 2,500 points. And we're going to be playing Change of Priority. So as always, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave a comment below or email us directly. Subscribe to stay up to date. This is a very special episode. And we will show you the warbands, we'll show you the table, we'll explain the scenario, we'll deploy, then we'll play, and then we'll talk about it. So without further ado, let's check out the warbands. Alright, and hey guys, this is Andrew, and here we have my Moon Clan Grots. This is 1,250 points of Moon Clan Grots, including the War Scroll Battalion, the Great Moon Clan. I'm going to start things off with my Warlord, my General, which is a Grot War Boss. He is equipped with the Moon Prodder and Great Giant Cave Squig. I know that was designed for the Skarsnik model, but I see a stick in the shape of a moon and a squig. And then and he's gonna have the Rock Eye artifact and Might is Right command trait. And his lieutenant is this Grot Shaman over here, who also has an artifact because of the War Scroll. He is taking the Battered Talisman, which allows him to ignore mortal wounds on a 5-up. And for my battle line and conditional for the War Scroll Battalion, I do have 3 units of Moon Clan Grots. One unit has 40 with full command with 2 netters. Another one has 20 full command and 1 netter. And then a unit of Bosun back with full command. And I do have Manny and Morty, my Mangler Squigs, making their Suburban Warfare debut. And then they are also going to be joined by Grot Fanatics. They are going to be hiding in some units, maybe. And they might pop out and say hello. So that is my war band of Moon Clan Grots. So that would be pretty festive for the season. Really Halloween-y. Let's take a look at another war band.
Hi everybody, this is Gina and this is my warband for today. First I have my general, who is Alariel, the Everqueen. 2 units of Kurnoth Hunters with great bows and 2 units of Dryads, 10 in each. Alariel is going to be taking the Deepwood spell Throne of Vines.
And here is my Skaven warband for today. It is going to be consisting of a Verminous Claw pack, led by my Warlord right up there. I have the 3 compulsory units of Clan Rats. The smaller 20 units will have Rusty Blades, and the 40-man unit will have Rusty Spears, along with my Storm Vermin in the back. We've got my 3 compulsory weapon teams for this. I've got a Warp Fire Thrower and 2 Poison Wind Mortars. Along with that, I also have a Skaven Assassin and a Screaming Bell, who is coincidentally my general, actually. And he will have the Crown of Conquest artifact, along with the Great Destroyer command trait, and then my assassin will have the demon weapon. And that is 1,250 points of Skaven.
Alright guys, so here we have my Destruction Warband. We're going to have my General as the Frost Lord on Stonehorn with the command trait of Might is Right and artifact of Rockeye. We have a unit of Mournfang Riders. There'll be one whole unit of 4. A unit of Ogres. A unit of Iron Guts. And a Iron Blaster to round out the warband, keeping full Ogres here. And that'll be it.
Alright, so now that you have seen the warbands, you saw that I am commanding the Moon Clan Grots. Kyle over here has the Ogres. Gina will be having the Sylvaneth. And Peter...
Chaos.
Skaven.
Skaven. Same thing.
So, everybody hold out your dice. I'm over here in blue. We have teal shiny thing for Gina. Some yellow-green thing for Kyle. And green for Peter. Now, here's how we're going to determine teams. The first pair to roll a double together will be paired up.
Okay.
So
what happens if 3 of us roll?
then the 3 of you guys roll off. The 4th person waits.
There we go.
No, all 3 of us as a team in the set.
3 versus 1.
Alright, so here we go.
6, 3, 2, and...
6!
All
So
right.
with a 6 over here and a 6 over here, because Peter threw it across the table, it's going to be Ogres and Skaven versus Sylvaneth and
We don't know.
Moon Clan Grots. Grots. So we're gonna go ahead and show you the table. We're gonna shuffle things around a little bit, and then we'll explain the scenario and Coalition of Death. All right, here we have the map we'll be playing on for today's Coalition of Death. All right, the deployment is gonna be hot dog style, so you see we're divided right up the middle. Good smattering of terrain on each side, and you'll see in the middle are some homemade wildwood. Hi, Gina. So she set them down before anybody deployed and before we picked territories, so that's where that goes, right in the middle of the board. All right, so Coalition of Death. It's a new playstyle, came out in the General's Handbook 2017. Pits 2 allies against 2 other people. There's a couple of conditions that go along with that. For example, where normal games would have players alternating with each other, the teams go ahead and alternate. So, each player on each team gets to complete an action before the other team. If that gets a little tricky, let's talk about the combat phase for a second. So, whoever's turn it is gets to do their turn of combat, which means each player on the coalition gets to attack in combat, and then the other 2 players on the other team get to attack in combat. So the teams alternate instead of the players themselves. So that's one of the tricky things, one of the nuances that's going to be. This is going to be one of the first games that we are playing on. It's going to be interesting to master and figure out, so we're looking forward to it. Peter's going to cover the rules of the specific scenario, change in priorities.
So the way that the generals will communicate with each other, the realm of war is extremely hard to talk to in between all the screaming, the dying, the fighting, and the killing and the blood. And
Oh my.
It can kind of be hard to talk to one another. So, in order for the 2 generals to physically talk to each other in this world, in that world, their 2 generals have to be within 3 inches of each other.
Without enemy models
Without
near
enemy
them.
models within 3 of them as well. However, if they are outside of 3 inches of each other, they can actually go ahead and use messengers. We're not going to use messengers. Usually you write it down and hand it to your general friend, but we're actually going to be using messenger, so they're using scrying orbs.
Yep, and each player gets 5 minutes. We won't be sitting there for 5 minutes on camera.
Exactly.
But we will have 5 minutes to communicate via message on our plans for that turn.
Yep.
Now talk about Coalition of Death. I mean, change in priority.
Change of priorities. So the way that changing priorities works as a battle plan, after setting up, at the beginning of the battle round, we go ahead and roll 1d6, or a d3, I should say. It will go ahead and place one of these objectives on each side, 1 per side, either in the first square, the second square, or the third square, depending on what you roll. And you have to try and hold that as your coalition. The way that you hold that as a coalition is having more models than the opponent coalition within 6 inches. However, if the enemy has more models within 6 inches of that, then you lose control of that.
And points are tallied at the end of the turn, correct? You get D3 points if you control the objective in your territory, and D6 if you control the objective in the enemy's territory.
Yep. And then also there's a couple of other victory points that you get. You get 1 victory point every time the coalition slays an enemy model that has a wounds characteristic of 10 or more. And we have 1 victory point is scored if a coalition slays an enemy general. 1 victory point is scored if the general was the opposing coalition's warlord. So you get 1 for slaying the general, 2 for slaying the warlord general. And that's it for victory points. At the end of the game, it will go ahead and we'll tally them up and see who wins.
Alright, so I guess it's time to play. We're going to roll off for deployment our warlords, which we have to select with what I talked about with the Coalition of Death. Our warlords are actually Peter.
Hi there.
And Gina. So Gina, who's partnered with myself, and Kyle, who's partnered with Peter, who's partnered with Kyle. We're going to go ahead and play. We're going to deploy. So, here we go.
You ready?
All right.
4. All right. We're going to go ahead and take first deployment with Chaos Destruction.
All right. So, what territory are you going to select?
Now, what do you think? This one? Yeah.
So you guys are going to take this territory. The random Goblin Sylvaneth coalition is going to take this side over here.
It works.
We're going to show you a rapid play-by-play of deployment, and then we'll go ahead and play from there.
War Scroll Battalion.
Iron Guts.
Kurnoth Hunters.
Okay, just deployed my entire War Scroll Battalion and a unit of Fanatics in hiding.
And next I'm going to go ahead and deploy my Skaven Assassin in hiding, and this is the unit that he's going to be hiding in.
Boris the Iron Blaster.
Our unit of Kurnoth Hunters.
Screaming Bell.
Unit of Ogres.
Alariel, the Everqueen.
Mornfang Pack.
Dryads.
Tormund, aka the Frostlord, on Stonehorn.
More Dryads.
Okay, so you can see we have completed deployment. On the side of Chaos Destruction, there's a horde of rats. The Screaming Bell protected by some ogres. The Stonehorn playing Ring Around the Rosie with some storm vermin. The huge flank of ogres over here on the right. And over here, there is a line of goblins and dryads with ranged units in the back. Alariel hanging out with the general over there, all the way across the board. So, it is the Chaos Destruction army finished deploying first. So, just a quick note, the warlords for them, the generals I should say, is the Screaming Bell, correct?
The General Warlord is the Screaming Bell.
Yes, and the Frostlord on Stonehorn. They are not within 3 inches of each other, so they cannot verbally communicate with one another.
Ha!
But over here, the pitiful little war boss and Alariel the Everqueen are, so we will be able to talk freely until further notice. Okay, and before we determine who has the first turn, both warlords have a responsibility to see where the objective falls. It is a D3 to determine if it goes into this sector, the middle sector, so this one on a 1, or a 1-2, the middle one on a 3-4, and this one over here on a 5-6. So, Chaos Destruction, where is yours going to fall?
Good question. Let's see. Oh, cocked. Let's try that again.
So it's going to fall into Sector 3, right over here. So it's going to be in the middle, and then of that sector, so 12 inches up and 8 over from the edge.
12 inches?
It's a 24-inch section.
Yeah.
Gina, would you do the honors for Order Destruction? And that's going to go right in the middle. So, that's going to drop right there. And here we have the objective for Chaos Destruction in their Zone 3. And there is the drop, the current location of the objective for the Order Destruction side. Warlord Peter, who's going to have the first turn?
It's gonna be us.
Alright, so we're going to be first turn, Chaos Destruction. Alright, at the start of turn 1 for Chaos Destruction, they are zipped lips. So, we are allowing them to text message for the next 5 minutes, and we will come back at the end of that. Gentlemen, your time starts now.
Alright, so here we are with the start of Chaos / Skaven and Destruction, turn 1. We're going to go ahead and start off with my Screaming Bell. It's going to go ahead and do its Peal of Doom. I roll 2d6 and check the result on a table. That is a 7.
He's reading from his tome.
That means I get Avalanche of Energy. I add 1 to all casting rolls for Skaven wizards that are within range of the Peal of Doom during this hero phase, so he gets a +1 to his casting.
Neat.
Alright, and now moving on, we also have his Crown of Conquest. I get to roll a d6 on a 5 up. He gets to use Inspiring Presence along with his other command ability. And that is a 4, so I'm not getting that. Now, I'm going to go ahead, oh, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and have him cast Inspiring Presence on these guys right up here.
So they're inspired.
Mm-hmm. And I'm also going to go ahead and cast a spell. I'll go ahead and cast a Mystic Shield. And that'll go off on a 6 up. Well, I have to show 5, but that's a 4 + 1 = 5. That doesn't go off. So that is going to be my Screaming Bell done with the hero phase.
But you're a wizard.
I am a wizard. But apparently the Chaos Gods don't like my version of wizard.
So what does the pirate have in store in the hero phase?
So, Tormund is going to use his command ability, Bellowing Voice. Any friendly Beast Claw raiders that are within 14 inches of him when they charge get to reroll charge rolls.
Cool.
Cool. And then my other character with his command ability, because I have a Verminous Claw Pack, that means that everybody within 13 inches, well, usually you would only get to use the command ability if he was your general, but because of the Verminous Claw Pack, I get to go ahead and use it anyway. So anybody that's part of the Verminous Claw Pack gets an additional attack. And that's just automatic, any unit within 13, so basically this entire little group right here.
Bubble.
Awesome! And that should be it for the hero phase. Kyle, do you have anything?
That's it.
Alright, let's move on to movement. Alright, so the way that we're doing movement is the Warlord is going to go first, and then the other, same as every other phase. So we're going to go ahead and start off with moving my clan rats. They're actually going to go ahead and run. They're going to go ahead and run an additional 3 inches. Right there. And you will notice that I have these ultra convenient movement trays, which I got at our friendly local gaming stores, Grognard Games.
Got it at Grognard's.
Got it at Grognard's. So there's my first movement.
Alright, so gonna go ahead and move some Mournfangs here. And they move 6 inches. And that will be the Mournfang's movement.
Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and run my other units of clan rats with rusty blades, and they will run d6 + 2, 7 + 6, that'll be 11 inches. And they're just going to go ahead and scurry on over there.
We're going to go ahead and run the Stonehorn. One additional inch for a total move of 13 inches.
Well, you know what? We also forgot the opportunity for unpredictable destruction. The only thing that was in range, I mean, with the Mournfangs and the Stonehorn. So Kyle's actually going to go ahead and roll right now. You get +2 for being the general. So on a 4 up, you get to pick a unit to move d6 inches. And we missed it anyways. So it was a good miss.
And that'll be the Stonehorn's movement.
Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and run my clan rats over here as well. Lots of running from lots of little rats. So 2 plus 2 is 4, 6 is 10. So they're going to go ahead and run 10. Alright.
40 clan rats.
40 clan rats. Moved in 2 seconds.
Iron Guts just shifting on up.
Staying within 6 inches of the objective.
Sure.
And now I'm going to go ahead and just do a regular move with my Poisoned Wind Mortar. They're going to scurry along 6 inches so that they're within 3 of their clan rat friends. And that's that movement.
I think Kyle, all you got left is the bowls unless they're staying put.
They are staying put, and so is Boris, so that will be the end of my movement.
Alright, so we're just going to do my regular movement then. These guys are going to go ahead and scurry on up as well. These guys are actually going to run. 6 plus 6 equals 12, so they're just going to definitely pile up right there. And I'm going to have my Warlord run as well. He's going to run an additional 1 inch, so 7 inches right over there. And these guys also need to run as well. So they're going to run D6 plus 2 because of my Belchimers. So what is that? 11 inches total. Let's see. And my Screaming Bell is just going to go ahead and stay still, like I said, probably. And that should be the end of movement phase. Moving on to shooting phase. And now for Skaven shooting, we'll see how well this goes. It's just going to be a regular shot from this Poisoned Wind Mortar into that big old group of Grots. So how many groups, or how many Grots are in that group?
40.
40. That means I get +1 to any hit rolls for a Poisoned Wind Mortar. So to hit, I need a 3 up. Nope, miss. That's unfortunate.
Alright, so the Iron Blaster here is going to shoot into this unit of Grots. It's going to be 4 and 2. 3, but because that unit has 10 or more models
So 3
in
and
it,
2.
I get to re-roll any failed hits.
Oh, I see.
Fails again.
Alright. Now my other Poisoned Wind Mortar is also going to shoot in the same group. It's going to be 3 and 4. There's a hit and 4 to wound. Or no, 4 to wound, yes. So that does not wound, unfortunately. Great! Great shooting. So charging, I don't have anything to declare for a charge. However, my cohort, he does.
Because he gets to.
So the Stonehorn is going to attempt to charge.
Oh.
Does not get in. The Mornfangs are going to attempt to charge.
And you roll 3, correct?
They get to roll 3.
Pick
I
2.
pick the top 2. Doesn't get in, but because of the command ability, I get to re-roll. Doesn't get in.
Wasn't that
Wow.
the exact same?
Yep. Burning these dice. Those are all.
Okay, so that's the end of the first turn?
That's the end of Skaven and Ogre's turn 1.
So at the end of your turn, you guys do control your objective, so you will score D3 points. So the Warlord makes this
So
roll.
let's see how many points we get.
1. All right,
Burning
so it
this
is actually 1-0. You guys are in the lead, and now we're gonna go on to Order and Destruction, turn 1. Alright, so at the top of turn 1, since our generals are within 3 inches of each other, we do get to talk, so we're just going to take a couple moments, figure out our strategy, and we will be back for the hero phase. Alright, even though we are a hero and a villain, we're going to fight together on this one. In our hero phase, Gina's going to take the lead as the warlord, so she's going to activate first.
Okay. So, going to Alariel is the only wizard that Sylvaneth has on the board. She's going to try to cast Metamorphosis, which goes on a 5. So.
Alright.
Woo! Just made it. Actually, yep. Okay.
Math.
Yes, math. So she can only, that's within 16 inches, so she gets 5 dice.
So
Lovely.
these clan rats are getting targeted.
So you roll as many dice as you rolled for your casting roll, and on 4s, it inflicts a mortal wound.
Okay.
Wow! 4 mortal
Wow.
wounds.
That's gonna be those 4 dead.
Okay.
Okay. Next, we are going to try Mystic Shield, which goes off on a 6. No.
Nope.
No, it doesn't, and that's fine. Okay, and then now Arcane Bolt, which goes off on a 5. Yes.
Okay. And you are doing the same unit?
The same unit.
Same unit. Okay, so how much damage?
D3.
For 2.
2 more. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull from there.
Okay.
Alright.
So then, let's see. I am in range for this. Oof, you would pull 1 more.
Oh, well that's my claw leader.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is find my dice. There they are. I'm going to use Curse of the Bad Moon. First I want to do Madcap Mushrooms on the Moon Clan Grot Shaman. He's going to take some shrooms. I roll a dice on a 2-up. I get +1 to my casting roll. That means he can't do anything for the turn.
Awesome! He's tripping!
Yeah, so that was interesting. Alright. Let's see, I can do nothing else until your next hero phase as he starts hallucinating. Don't do shrooms.
Awesome.
So there goes that. I'm a good partner. And then you already activated. So then my next activation, my hero over here is going to use his... I'm the boss now, stab him good. On this unit, Manny and Morty over here, this is going to double the damage output on all of his attacks.
Alright.
There's a plan for that. So after a lackluster hero phase from... I mean, Alariel did work. Don't get me wrong. But my shaman paled in comparison. We're going to go on to our movement phase. Yep. Alright, and then I am going to go ahead and move this unit of Grots forward. They move 5 inches. So I'm just going to move them up here. And, whoops.
Okay.
Finishing up like so. Gina?
Okay, I'm gonna move this unit of Dryads now. And we're really just gonna come this way.
Alright, I'm going to move this unit. I'm actually going to consolidate all of them behind the wall to get a +1 to cover. Alright.
Okay, now we're gonna move Alariel. She moves 16 inches because she has no damage. So she is gonna fly. Well, actually, Dimitri, who is her beetle,
Oh boy.
is going to fly.
I'm going to go ahead and move my Goblin War Boss
Yeah, no, they can't.
right up here
Oh.
and run him
Bring up the rear.
for 4 inches.
4 more inches.
Oh, great.
Just gonna shuffle these guys up a little bit so that they are in range to fire some little nice, neat shots at the Stonehorn. Okay, and then Manny and Morty, the Mangler Squigs at full strength, move 3d6.
Wow.
Snake eyes.
So I'm just trying to get where I need to go,
3-eyed snake.
and that's
Nope.
an 8
Plus.
an 11. Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
Wow.
Okay.
14 inches.
Alright, so he's there. Alright, so I think that's everybody moving on to the shooting phase. Jeannie, you want to take it away?
Okay, yeah, shooting. So first we'll go with Alariel here with her Spear of Kurna, which has a range of 30 inches because she's just not in any sort of danger here. She's gonna go for the Screaming Bell.
Screaming bell right there.
That bell that hits on 3s and 1s on 2s.
There's a 6. And a 3.
Yep.
Alright. And what's the run?
-2.
-2. So I go from a 4-up save to a 6-up save, but I get +1 because of cover. So I'm at a 5-up. No.
And that is D6 damage.
Wonderful. Awesome.
Or 1.
Even better.
Great.
Alright, so right now he is at 1 damage, as signified by my wonderful little blue die right there. There we go.
Alright, my only shooting I have are the grots right down here. They're going to fire their bows at Tormund the Unbroken. 10. And my grot boss gets to add 1 to any hit rolls. And because of my War Scroll Battalion, when I roll a 6 to hit, it generates an additional attack.
Okay.
My boss is going to hit on a 4. Oh, that's an additional attack, so that's a 4. Got it.
Nice.
And then these are all on 5s. That's another 6, but I didn't hit anything else, so I'm going to generate 1 additional attack for nothing.
Nope.
And then these are going to be 5s to wound. There we go, we got 1 with no rend.
Do we get the save?
3 up.
4.
Yep.
Darn.
Okay, so this unit of hunters has a range of 30 inches, and they are gonna hit this warlock
Warlord.
Warlord.
guy.
Warlord. Warlord. Warlord.
He's been exercising,
He's
okay?
like, all right, you know, went to band camp, you know. Okay, so they're gonna hit with their bows, which hit on 4s, wound on 3s, except for my Huntmaster gets a +1 to his hit. So we're gonna do that first. These are 3s. Both.
Two
These
hits.
are 4s. Ooh,
Nice.
3.
Wow.
Okay, and then these are 3s.
Ooh,
Ooh,
4 hits.
4
wounds.
That is a -1 rend, I believe.
-1 rend. And how much damage is it?
D3.
D3 damage. So I go for my 4-up save, but since it's a -1 rend and I am in cover, I'm going to stay at a 4-up save. So hopefully I get it all. Let's see.
Nice. 2 go
Nope,
through.
2 go through.
Okay. I'm gonna roll 2.
Let's see how much damage.
For 3.
3 damage altogether. So he goes from 5 wounds to 2 wounds left. Alrighty. There we are.
Alright, and then my goblins are all out of shooting. So then they got 1 more unit of Kurnoth Hunters.
For unit hunters, they're gonna go for, I can't remember their name.
Mornfang.
Mornfang.
Mornfangs.
Cavalry.
Those guys. Those guys. Okay. So, Huntmaster, 3s.
Nice.
Regular guys, 4s.
Yeah, not so nice.
3s.
Ooh.
Just 1.
Just 1.
Negative.
-1.
Just 1 at a -1.
You need to show 5.
Ooh.
And that's saved.
Brutal.
Okay. So now we are going to go on to the charge phase.
charging your
Gina, are you
charges.
declaring any charges?
No?
Yes, you
Yes,
are.
I am.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
you are.
yeah.
I'm gonna be declaring a charge with these dryads onto
We need a big one. We're going to try and...
Torrent.
Tormund.
Torment. Torrents.
Terrence?
Terrence?
The torrent. Okay, so we really need like what, a 3? Yes.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
but you want to get around it.
So a lot more than 3.
4.
Go as far as you can.
Yeah.
Don't go base to base.
Definitely more than 3. Alright. There's that charge.
All right, and then Manny and Morty are going to declare a charge. With 7.
7 inches.
That's going to get them. He's going to finish up right there.
Alright. And is that all of your charges? Okay.
Charge. So now we're going to go on to Gina. Who's going to go ahead and swing first? Me.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
This one's first.
So Manny and Morty are gonna swing. So they're gonna pile in their 3 inches. Finishing up over here. I'm gonna turn them around.
Okay.
Face
So
their
they're
enemy.
facing. He's not facing them.
Okay, Manny and Morty, I need you to be big right now. Okay.
Let's see.
So they start off at full strength.
You would think.
Start off with 6 attacks on their massive fangs. And these are 2s to hit and 3s to wound. 6s will generate an additional attack. Alright, got a 1. So these are 3s to wound. So 3 wounds, and that's -1 to your rend. -1 to your save.
-1 to rend.
So I need to show 4s here.
One goes through.
And that's 2 damage.
So 1.
Nope, 2.
Oh, it doubles the damage.
Oh, okay.
And then at full strength with the balls and chains, I have 2d6. Alright, big money, come on. 8. Not bad. Those are actually really good.
Yeah. Super.
6, 7, 8. And then these are 4s and 3s. 6s will generate additional attacks. Ooh!
Wow. Rough.
Alright, and that's -2. Yuck.
Make a show of 5. Got
Yep.
it.
Ooh!
This is ridiculous.
Alright, and then the Grot's Bashin' Sticks. Got 4 attacks. These are 5s and 5s. We got 1, and then 5 to wound. Nothing.
We're going to use the Frost Spear, the Punches and Kicks, and the Horns on the Dryads, and the Crushing Hooves on Manny and Morty.
Alright.
Oh boy, rip.
So, starting off with the Frost Spear against the Dryads, it's going to be 4 attacks, 3s and 3s.
You are -1 to hit because it is her combat phase. So it's in the enrapturing song.
So this would be a... well, actually, no, because I have... wait, no, I didn't rock that anyway. So this will be a 2 to wound.
Shocked, unfortunately. Come on.
Ooh.
Wow.
Punches and Kicks are going to be 4s and 2s, 3 attacks.
Oh, he
There
hits
we go.
those.
There we go.
All 3 go through, no rend, 1 damage apiece.
You're 5 up.
5 up. Interesting.
Ooh!
Wow.
Nice. 1 dead.
Yeah. No, actually, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Stonehorn's Horns, 6 attacks. These are going to be hitting on 5s because it's her combat phase, wounding on 2s.
2 of them.
Ooh!
Oh.
I feel you, dog.
Okay.
And then the Crushing Hooves are going to be D6 attacks. 6. These are going against Manny and Morty, so there's going to be 3.
Alright,
so
Everything still hits.
And then Crushing Hooves would hit on a 2 up, but because I have the +1 to wound, they automatically wound,
No,
right?
they do not.
No, you can still roll a 1. But you roll 2, unfortunately.
And what's your rend?
That's -1 rend.
Alright, so I got a 6 up because monsters do not get cover. So that's how many? 4?
4.
Whew!
4 6-up saves.
Made 1.
There's 1.
Hey.
So that's going to be D3 damage each.
He survives
Nice.
for 5.
5 damage on to Manny and Morty.
Yuck. That's not what I wanted.
And how many wounds does he have left?
5.
5 wounds left. You just jumped him for half. Brutal. All right.
All right, piling in 3 inches, which
Count on in.
4s and 4s. All right, that's a lot of dice.
Nice.
Is it +1 to my
It's
to hits?
+1 to your hits.
So 3s and 4s.
Yes.
Okay.
You picked up 1. Force the wound. That's average.
Yeah, about a little bit above. Or no.
Oh,
yeah.
I just flipped that one, but it was 1.
So that's
This guy.
6.
1, 2, 6. Yep.
And no rend.
No run.
So these are going to be 3s to save. Lose 2.
All right.
It's a bracket,
So.
right?
Yes.
Whew. I'm down
All
2,
right.
so. Well, Manny and Morty could have done better.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yuck.
It's okay.
I think that's it for combat.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because this Coalition of Death thing is new to all of us, we did forget one thing: is that when it, and I said this was that when, like in the combat phase, you alternate teams, which means that each player on a team gets to attack in the combat phase before anybody from the other team.
And the only unit that has to take battle shock is my clan rats right over here. They did lose 6, and their normal bravery is 4, but they get an additional 2 because of the Skaven Verminous Claw Pack rule. Instead of getting +1 bravery for every unit of, or for every mark of 10, they get +2. So I lost 6. Got 6 bravery, so just a d6 running. 3 more run. All right, let's see. It'll be 1, 2, and a 3. All right. Whoops. And that is the end of the battle round, right?
Yeah, so now we're going to go on to
Alright.
priority. Oh, we scored D3, so you want to go ahead and roll that?
Okay. Been doing good with this stuff today.
2.
2.
Not so bad.
What did you do? You had 1. So
We got
it's
1.
2-1 at the end of the first battle round. And now we're going to roll off for priority of battle round 2.
All right, let's see.
Woo!
Wow.
Alright, so
Yeah.
what do you think?
I think we're gonna go take the first turn.
Alright, so we're going to go on to, what's it called? What are we doing? Order and Destruction, turn 2. But first, we need to see where the objectives move. So let's see where
Yes.
ours goes. And this is going to be
Whoops.
D3, 1, 2, and 3.
What?
So, see where this moves to. So you roll dice. It's staying put.
Staying put.
Is yours moving?
All right, let's see where ours is going.
Staying put.
Staying put. Awesome.
Okay.
So now
Cool.
we're gonna go, we'll be right back with Order and Destruction, turn 2.
Sylvaneth and Destruction.
What a pair.
What a pair. Turn 2. So I get to activate, is that the right word? First, because I am the Warlord. So Ilario is going to cast her 3 spells right now. First, she's going to try to cast Metamorphosis, which gets cast on a 6.
6? No, you're Deepwood Spellbook, correct?
Oh, no, yep, I lied. I'm actually going to cast Throne of Vines, which gets cast on a 5, I believe.
Yep, if it goes off, she does get to add D3 to her any further casting rolls until she moves. Got it on a 6.
That's a
Got it on a
6.
six.
You wanna attempt to
But
unbind
I
that?
am going to attempt to unbind that. So,
With an 8.
with an 8. All right, so that is unbound.
Good, we wanted you to. So,
Okay.
Metamorphosis?
Okay, so now we're going to go Metamorphosis, which goes off on a 6.
Yes.
On a 6. Well, it doesn't matter right now. Let's see.
Woo!
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Screaming
Wow.
Bell. Onto the
Okay.
Screaming Bell. That's what we're going to do. And that means I get to roll 11. 4s or more. Mortal Wound.
Okay.
Woo!
Wow.
Mama! So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 mortal
Seven
wounds.
mortal wounds.
So I am up to
Onto
8
that
taken.
bell.
Wait, dude. That was good.
That was great. Wonderful.
Oh,
okay.
and we also have Roused by Magic with the Wildwood. Since we did successfully cast a spell, this is the part that I am not looking forward to because Manny and Morty are in the line of fire. So,
Sadly.
whenever you cast a spell within 6 inches, successfully cast a spell within 6 inches of a Sylvaneth Wildwood, you roll a dice. On a 5, it's Roused by Magic, and any non-Sylvaneth units within 1 inch suffer D3 mortal wounds.
So let's try.
Oh,
No.
Nope.
I don't mind that,
Great,
actually.
but no, but like, yeah.
Alright, your last spell. Do you want to, what do you think? Arcane Bolt or Mystic Shield something?
I think she's gonna actually try to Mystic Shield. I think, yeah.
All right.
That was pretty good on the bell, you know. Alright. Which is a 5.
6, but yeah.
6. You right.
But you get it on a 7.
The Dryads.
Oh, Mystic
That are-
Shield!
Yes,
Mystic
sir.
shielding the
Alright, so
dryads
they're
right
plus
there.
1 to
Yeah,
save. Cool. So now I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna activate my general back here, my warlord. He's gonna use the Rock Eye artifact on the Stonehorn, giving him +1 to hit. And he's gonna use his command ability. I'm the boss. Now stab him good on Manny and Morty, who did not follow those instructions very well. And then my shaman over here is gonna try for Madcap Mushrooms again.
Right.
Woof. Alright, so with the Madcap Mushrooms going off on a 3, I get to add 2 to my casting roll, which is good. I want you to try and cast Curse of the Bad Moon. This goes off on an 8, which I now need a 6. With a 5.
Aww.
Okay, that's fine.
Wow.
I'm fine. It's cool.
Okay.
This shaman right here. Okay, so that was it
Man of the hour.
for the hero phase. I guess we're going to go on to the movement phase now. Who's going to start off? Gonna shuffle.
She's just gonna like.
Put her behind the Wildwood. Finishing there, staying behind the Wildwood, so the majority of the people charge through it and stuff. I'm going to move somebody. I'm going to move my shaman up. My shaman's going to run 5 for 10 inches. Going to just plop right over there.
Okay.
We still within 3, or do you need to?
My war boss is going to just move right here.
Boop right up there.
So we can keep talking to each other.
Yep.
You know. So they get to move 7. I'm just trying to get them more in one line here, you know?
Okay. While she's doing that, I'm going to start moving my goblins. I'm going to move them up further into cover now that we're kind of hopefully establishing a pretty decent flank.
Cute.
Okay, and I think they're going to stay put. I'm actually going to move them back.
Just saying, you know.
Okay,
All
there's
right.
that.
And is that movement?
Going on to shooting.
Shooting. All right. So we're gonna have Ilariel start with her spear, which is
3s and 2s.
So solid 30 inches. So 3s. Oh, and I guess I declare first, right?
Yes.
Onto the bell.
Okay.
3s.
No! Okay, it just sails right over the bell.
Oh no! Oh no! All right, goblins are gonna shoot next. They're gonna shoot at the Stonehorn. I got 10 attacks, 20. I didn't even wait. What? I rolled 10 dice last turn. There's 20 archers in there actually.
Math is obviously not our strong suit.
My goblin boss is gonna hit on a 4. Oh, another 6!
Wow.
So he's gonna go again. Nah, he didn't get the second one this time. And then these are all on 5s. Oof. That's okay. That's okay, goblins. Next time. And them is now these are 5s to wound. Whoa, 3.
3.
Hey.
So no rend because goblin little things.
3 up save.
Yeah, I got one.
Okay. All right. So my hunters are going to shoot at the guy again.
Warlord.
The
Lord.
guy.
That one.
That one dude.
Peter knew who I meant. Okay,
Yes.
so these are gonna be 3s for my hunt master. Yep.
2 hits.
Both of them. 4s for the other guys.
Plus another 3
3.
more. Wow.
These are 3s. Woo! 4 of them.
So that means I've got 4 saving throws.
-1.
-1 +1 because of cover, so I'm still out of 4 up, so I gotta make all of these to survive.
Oof.
No.
That's a lot of D3s.
Yeah. So that definitely takes him out.
Bye.
Awesome.
That's good. Now he can't bubble the.
Right.
Okay, that was my shoot. Well, I don't have anything more to shoot with, so you have the other unit of hunters?
My other unit hunters who are going to go to the Morin Fangs again. 3 for the hunt master. Just 1. 4s for the other 2.
So
2.
3 hits, and how many wounds?
3s. Oof.
All wounds.
3 wounds.
-1 rend.
Yep.
These can be 5s.
No.
Wow.
D3 damage.
Big rolls, come up. 5 6s, 5 6s.
Low rolls.
Oof.
Said it. You had to say it out loud.
That's
didn't
4.
4 damage.
4 damage
damage.
altogether.
Alright, so we got the Grot War Boss is going to shoot the Stonehorn. He has D6 attacks for 5. And he has +1 to hit because of Rock Eye. And he has +1 to wound. So these are 3s and 2s. 6s will generate additional attacks.
9, 6.
Wow.
And that's 1 6. I need a 3. No?
Nope.
Alright, and then these are 2s to wound. That's 3 wounds.
Alright.
And then that's -1.
These can be 4s.
1 damage apiece. It's the moon powder. So that was shooting. Onto charges. Do you have any charges to declare?
No. No new ones.
Okay, so it looks like we're on to combat. Now, we're going to do this right this time. Each of us get to attack in our combat phase because the team
Yes.
gets to take a combat turn. And then the other team goes.
Right. which
So,
is-
ladies first.
Right. So I'm gonna pile in a little more since we are not base to base here.
Alright.
No, that's good.
So, yeah, all those attacks, and you get +1 to hit because it's your combat phase.
Okay. So I lost 1, so I only have
10.
10.
Nope.
No.
You have 2
9.
each. So. And
I
plus.
have 18, 19. Okay. So, the Dryads are going to attack with their talons or whatever the hell these are called. Something like that. Alright.
Combat weapon.
Usually they're 4s, but because of the wildwood they are 3s, so 3s.
Wow.
Okay, these are 4s to wound. Ooh, that's a 1 over there, so.
That's a lot of ones.
It's quite a few ones. No rend.
These are gonna be 3s. 2 go through.
Alright. And then Manny and Morty, half health, are gonna swing. Starting with their massive fangs. They got 6 attacks, and then they are buffed again with the double damage. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now these are gonna hit on 4s and wound on 3s. And there's a 6, which will generate an additional attack. On a 4. Nope.
Nope.
Conversion theory.
Wounding on 3.
And then, yep, 3s to wound. 3 wounds, and that's -1.
These are going to be 4s then. 1 more goes through.
2.
Math is
And the balls and chains is now down to D6. I need a big roll again like last time. That was good. Ha! Okay, and this is a 4 and a 3.
Oh,
Oh no!
okay.
Brutal.
Awesome.
And then the Grot's Bastion Sticks. Come on. This is 5s and 5s. Ooh, that's a 6.
Wow.
Grots know how to get it done. No.
Nope.
Alright.
And
then a 5 to wound.
5 to wound.
Oh, hey! But no rend.
And
Dang.
it's saved.
Okay,
Alright.
Manny and Morty, everybody. So now you guys each get a chance in combat. Peter's got nothing, so it's a Kyle.
We're going to put everything into Manny and Morty.
End them.
So we're going to start with the Frost Spear, 4 attacks.
Oh.
This is going to be 3s and 2s.
Okay.
Alright,
That's 3 wounds.
Minus 1 rend.
Oof, I need 6s. Nothing.
Alright.
That's 3 damage apiece.
Red.
So, super dead. Alright, so that is the end of your turn, right?
Mangler squigs.
Awesome.
Okay, so since we controlled our objective during this turn, I get to roll D3 for our glory points, right? Yeah.
Your
Something
victory
like that.
points.
Victory points.
2 again.
2 more.
So at the end of our half of the battle round 2, it is 4 to 1.
4 to 1.
Alright, now it's going on to Chaos and Destruction. Turn 2.
So, here we are, turn 2 for the Chaos Destruction army. We are going to go ahead and do our 5 minutes of scrying orbing each other for now. And we will be right after this is done.
Ready,
So, see you guys
set,
in a little bit.
Go!
Here we are with the start of Skaven and Ogre's turn 2. We're going to start off with the hero phase. Let's see what I've got for my Screaming Bell.
The peel.
The Peal of Doom.
Wow, that doesn't look good.
Oh, that's cocked. So,
Still.
Conversion theory.
Oh, God.
I immediately suffer 1 mortal wound.
You peeled your face off.
Okay, awesome. On to magic. I'm just going to go ahead and cast an Arcane Bolt. Let's see what happens.
On a 5.
On a 5.
Oh yeah. Well, because you only have 1 spell, right?
Yep.
Okay.
With Unbound.
An 8.
Alright, and then finally I've got my Crown of Conquest, so let's see.
No.
Nope, that does not go off. I'm going to go ahead and put my Inspiring Presence on that group of 40 clan rats. And that is it for my hero phase.
And then the Frost Lord on Stonehorn is going to use his command ability on the Mornfangs. And then he's going to use Rock Eye. They use Rock Eye on the Dryads.
Staring them in their tree souls.
Yep.
So he gets +1 to hit against the unit of Dryads until his next hero phase.
And that is it for my hero phase.
All right, awesome. So moving on to movement, we're gonna go ahead and start off with. We're gonna move these guys over 6 inches right there. That's staying outside of 3 inches. And these guys are gonna go ahead and move 6 as well. And then I'm gonna have these guys.
Kyle, who would you like to move next?
Oh yeah.
Gonna move the Mournfangs. They moved 9 inches, even though I moved them 6 inches last turn.
Alright. And now I'm going to go ahead and move these clan rats over here. They're going to move 6 inches. This one. Alright, cool. Kyle has. Do you have any more movement, Kyle?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
He's beating the enemy in range by 1.
Alright, and then now my Warfire thrower is going to go ahead and run, actually. An additional 1 inch. Oop. And these guys are going to go ahead and stay still. He is going to go ahead and stay still. Do you have any more movement, Kyle?
Yup.
Iron Blaster is going to move 7.
Right, and then I've got my Storm Vermin over here. They're gonna get within 3 of these guys. Much better. Okay. And your movement?
Ogres are gonna move 6 inches.
And is that your movement finished, Kyle?
That is movement finished for me.
Alright, so moving on to the shooting phase, I'm going to go ahead and start off with my Poison Wind Mortar right over here. So this one is going to go ahead and shoot into that unit of brats again. Let's see, 3's a hit. Nope. Awesome.
Alright, the Iron Blaster is going to shoot the Kurnoff Hunters in the back. This is going to be on a 4.
Alright, that's a
Hits,
hit.
2 to wound. No.
Oof. Ones.
Okay. The other Poison Wind Mortar into the same unit of grots. 3's to hit. And 4's to wound. Alright. Great.
You have your Iron Lock over here?
Yep. And he is going to shoot it into this unit of grots right in front of him. And that's going to be a 4 and a 3. No.
Okay.
Shooting sucks for us.
Yeah, shooting is absolutely terrible for us. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to charging. Let's see what we got here. I am going to go ahead and we do get 2 minutes to talk amongst ourselves, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you get 2 minutes now, since they are not, since the generals are not within 3 inches of each other. They cannot communicate their charges. They each write down the units that they are charging with, and after 2 minutes, that information is shared, and we move on to the combat phase.
Okay.
So, gentlemen, your time starts now.
Now, okay. Okay.
Excuse me, gentlemen, if I may interject. So I did have grot fanatics hiding out in a couple of units that are able to reveal themselves at the beginning of any charge phase. And I just popped them out right here and right here. So now what happened is that pulled both the Storm Vermin and Mournfangs over here and both units of Clan Rats over here, so none of those units can charge now.
Okay, awesome. So I am gonna go ahead and charge with these guys right over here. Let's see how far they can go. They're gonna charge 6 inches.
Alright, so there was that charge. Now for Kyle's Ogres. with a 10.
Wow.
All right, now I think those are all the possible charges. Right.
Island.
So now what's going to happen is that every model that has moved over or landed on its charge on Wildwood needs to roll a dice. And I believe it's on a 6, they suffer a mortal wound.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Start with the ogres. Ogres have 3. All right.
All right, now I've got 15.
So correction, we just reread the Wildwood War Scroll. Our expert was otherwise detained. And it's a roll of 1 that you're looking for, and what happens is the entire model is slain. So even the big guys with the multi-wounds.
Okay.
All right, so 1s are
Awesome.
slain models. Oh boy,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dead.
that's 6.
6. These guys are. It doesn't really matter. And so now we're gonna go ahead and pile in, right?
Yep, whichever unit you're attacking with.
Okay.
So you'll go ahead and attack first, and then Kyle will attack next.
Yeah. I am gonna go ahead and pile in with my
This is when the game gets good.
Spears.
Look at all this combat.
clan rats with spears. Are gonna go ahead and pile in. Let's see. We got 3 inches to move with.
We'll be back.
We will be back. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with my unpredictable destruction. I get +1 to my roll because of my something great destroyer. So on a 5-up, they get an additional attack. There we go. All right, so I go from 16 attacks to 32. Cool.
Should you do 2 waves?
Yeah, let's just do 2 waves.
Sure.
Because these are rats with spears, they usually hit on a 5, but they get +1 because of their grouping. Actually, they get +1 to hit and +1 to wound because of how much there are.
Sure.
So, 4s to hit. This is going to be 1 wave. Great. 2, 4, 5. No, 6. 6 hits. 4s to hit.
That's better.
That's a lot better.
That's well above average.
There we go.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, surprisingly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 go for wounds. So no rend.
All right, so 3 up. Here we go.
Pretty good, I guess.
4,
5.
5. Awesome.
All right, 5 onto Ilario.
I'll take it.
Let me find my
Good
dice.
enough.
So Kyle, who's gonna attack next?
Tormund.
Sure. Everything on the Dryads. They are Mystic Shield. No, they're not. Are they Mystic Shielded?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
But I also used Rock Eye on them.
Yes.
And he's also going to pile in forward to base them.
Good. Yeah.
No,
So-
but some of them.
Yeah, you have +1 to hit and +1 to wound.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I'll
everything
go
hit.
through it.
Everything hits.
This is 2s?
2s.
Oh, those yucky ones. -1, so you are back to your 5 up.
2 of them.
Yes.
Yep.
Nope.
That is total of 6 damage.
Ooh.
Okay, keep
Woof.
going.
So we're going to go on to punches and kicks. These are going to be 3s and 3s, 3 attacks.
To maintain unit coherency.
3 get through. 3 wound.
I don't think we have to worry.
No rend, so it's a 5 up. A 4 up. So you're 4 up. Nice.
Wow.
Horns.
Horns, he has taken 10 damage, so the horns are going to have 3 attacks. This is going to be 3s and 2s.
Oof. And then the stomps.
So this is d6 attacks. 3. This is going to be 2 to hit. And then 4 to wound.
And that was with the -1 to hit plus the +1. It's
Yes.
2s to hit regularly.
That's 3s to hit.
So that 2 didn't hit because you have +1, -1.
Gotcha. Doesn't go through.
Alright, so we're gonna have a think, and we'll be back with who the Order and Destruction army is going to attack with next. Alright, so now it's gonna be our turn. I'm gonna go first just because the combats that we're using are not related. Going to pile in. I have to move towards the closest, so he's gonna go here. A 1-inch reach to there. Maintaining a 1-inch unit coherency here. A 1-inch reach to there. And does that still... Yes, it does. Still pulls the storm vermin.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to do that. And... yeah, I think that's going to be good. Just like that. Alright. So it's D6 attacks on each of them. 1's going into the Stonehorn, 2 are going into the Mournfangs. So we're going to start off with the Stonehorn one. Guy thing.
Alright.
So it's going to be D6 attacks. For 3.
3, yeah.
Okay. And these are going to be 4s and 3s. Okay, 2 hits.
2 hits.
2
And
wounds.
2 wounds.
And this is -2.
-2 rend.
Need 5s.
It's 1,
That's
and this is
1.
D3 divided by 2. Dang, won't kill him. Got 3, so 2.
2 damage, so he's down
Oof.
to 1 wound left.
Yuck.
Wow.
And then I have the 2 more on the Mournfangs. It's going to be D6 apiece.
Nope. There we go. 1 apiece.
Alright, this is 4-3.
Nope.
Okay. Good job, Fanatics. Now Gina.
I'm gonna do dragons first.
Yeah, I
right?
guess. Yeah, might as well.
Alright.
So my nymph is still here, which means I get 3 attacks for her.
There you go. Let's get her the rest of the way in, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Alright,
So you have 7?
so that's 7. And
And it's not our combat, so you're not +1 to hit. So 4s and 4s? Nice!
Wow.
it was pretty decent.
Okay.
And this is 4s to wound. That was nice.
That was
That
awful.
was terrible.
That was like super.
All right,
sad.
awesome.
That was awful.
Alright, this is going to be
Good.
back to the other side. They're
Right.
going to determine who they're going to attack with next.
So since I'm the warlord, I'm going to go ahead and choose my next unit. I'm going to go ahead and pile in with my storm vermin now. So this guy, he is closest to there, so he has to pile in. He's
That's fine.
okay.
That's fine.
And he's gonna chill right behind everyone else. So I've got 1 in range of the fanatics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in range for the dryads.
Alright.
So, because I have more than 3 of the guys over there, and am I within 12? Yep, looks like I am within 12 of my Screaming Bell. So on a 5-up, I get extra attacks with all of them. Nope.
Hell no.
Alright, so, my Storm Vermin each get, let's see, a lot of attacks. They get 2 attacks apiece. So my first 2 attacks are going to be going into your Fanatics, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. That's 2 hits, and 2 wounds at a -1 rend.
Alright, what's your damage?
1 damage apiece. Alright, wonderful. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 going into the Dryads. Druids, 3s to hit and 3s to wound.
Whoa.
Wow. And 3s to wound.
That's 1 city.
Wow.
So only 6.
So, looking back at the footage, I actually threw 3 extra dice that I shouldn't have because of the -1 to hit for the Dryads. So we're going to do the actual 6 dice that should be rolled. Wounding on 3s.
So for 3?
3 wounds at a -1 rend.
6s?
No.
Alright.
Same result.
3 damage.
Same result, but
Same result.
playing by the book.
Yeah.
So these guys are gonna go. No.
Gals.
Gals. Gals.
Gals.
Sorry.
Gals.
Get on gals.
The ogres. the
The-
unit called ogres.
Bulls.
According to their roll score scroll.
We're
It is late.
It's so late, everyone.
According to the roll scroll, they are just ogres.
All right, so because of the war scroll, the ogres.
So I have 2 there. One is a crusher, so he gets 4 attacks. So a total of 7.
It's a cool name.
Yeah.
And these are going to be 4s and 3s.
Nice. That's average. That's above average.
There we go.
That's above average too.
3.
That's 3 wound. No rend.
So you got your 3 up on Alario? 3 of them?
Okay.
Make- all right.
Wow.
And is that
Where was that 5-1-1 last?
Is that it?
Last time. Yeah.
all right? And then let's see what we got. So Gina still has Alariel to swing with, and I have these guys over here. So I'm gonna pile these bad boys in to the closest models, and that looks.
Not equidistant, I'd say.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be putting 2 into this colorful unit, and then 1 into the not so colorful unit. All right, so we are going to go ahead and swing. I don't want to hold this, so I'll be right back.
This one, they're just ogres.
Start with the big guy, the 2 of them, 2d6 attacks for 5. It's
5.
another 1. Interesting. And these are going to be 4s and 3s. 6s will generate additional attacks. Nice. And this is 3s, 1, and that's -2.
-2.
D3 damage.
For D3 damage.
That'll
So
go through?
that'll go through.
For 2.
2 dead. Let's go ahead and pull from here.
And then the lone guy on the other unit is going to be D6 for 2. Oof. 4s. Wow.
And 3.
And then a 3. And that's
Okay.
for D3
Yep.
for 1.
1.
Ooh, these
Okay.
fanatics.
Let's go ahead and pull this guy right here.
Something about the balls and chains this game.
All right.
So hot.
And now we've got Alariel
We do.
swinging.
Okay, so first we're gonna go with the Talon.
So you have 2 targets. How do you want to split your attacks?
I believe that I actually would like to just hit.
The big mob of 40?
Yes.
Alright.
Those guys.
Well,
All right.
35 now.
All right. So this is 4 attacks. 3 to hit, 4 to wound. Talon of dwindling. So these are 3s. Cool. 4s. 2.
2. And what's the rend?
No rend.
No rend. And how much damage?
Just 1.
Just 1 damage. So my 6 up goes to a 5 up. Okay, missed both.
How
So
much damage?
just 1.
Oh yeah.
So
I heard that.
2 dead,
Heard it.
but they're
Doing
inspired,
that.
so it doesn't matter. All right. What else?
Okay, then we got my Wardroth Beetles.
Do
Great
your worst.
Handler.
What else?
Yes. Oh, okay. The Wardroth Beetle has an ability called Sweeping Blows, and I can add 1 to his hit rolls if the target unit has 5 or more models. I have way more than 5.
Yes.
So this is going to be 5 attacks on 3s and 3s.
Okay. Oh. 3's okay. Just 1. What's the rend?
-2.
-2. And how much damage?
4.
All right. So 4 are gonna die. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and a 4 dead. Awesome. All right. What else?
That's it for Alariel's
Wow.
combat there. So
Alright, so we
Okay.
got a couple more units to pile in. We're gonna flip over to the other side.
Back to us. Okay, so moving back to the Skaven. Let's see what we want to do. I'm going to actually have these guys. Oh boy, what can I do? What will I do? I've got 3 inches to move. So he's actually going to go ahead and pile in there.
To the closest. You gotta.
Oh yeah, closest, that's right. And he's gonna go ahead and pile in there, because now he's closer to that one. And then this one's gonna stay base to base. These guys are just gonna stay right there. So I just have 2 guys in range, but I do have my claw leader in there. So I get +1 attack. So it's going to be force to hit and force to wound with my rusty blades. 1 hit and no wound. Awesome.
So we're gonna pile in the Mournfangs here. And alright, so we have 2 Mournfangs on the Grot Fanatic and 1 on the unit of Moon Clan Grots, whatever they're called. So this is with Culling Clubs and Prey Hackers. We're going to roll for the Fanatic first.
And because there's a netter within 2 inches of your unit, you have -1 to hit.
So 2 hit. And this will be 3 to wound.
2 wounds.
2 wound.
They don't have to save. They kind of go
They
like
just die.
they just go all in.
Alright, so we have 3 attacks against the Grots.
It is models that are within 2 inches, so it's just this guy.
Okay.
4s and 3s. Or, well, 5s and 3s.
Read your war scrolls, kiddos.
Look at those hits.
Don't play late at night.
Yeah, right?
2 go through, no rend.
So these are a 5 up. Make both.
Wow.
Good job.
And then we had the Mournfang's Tusks. Again, going on 5s and 3s. 4 attacks.
Woo!
Wow.
Ooh.
Oy.
These are the Wrens, right?
-1 rend.
Nice 6s. Nothing. What's the damage?
1 apiece.
Alright, let us go ahead and pull from here.
Okay.
Alright, so I think it's on to us. I know Gina no longer has any models that are in combat, but I do have to pile in those goblins right now. Nothing got pulled over here, so I'll be right back and I'll pile in for you. First things first, I do have my netter over here. It's going to go into this Mournfang there. It's going to be 3 attacks, 4s and 5s. War Scroll will give him extra attacks on a 6. Okay,
Nope.
nothing. So I have 16.
Oh boy.
5s and 4s.
Alright, let's see.
And 6s are going to generate additional attacks.
So 3 of them.
That's fine though, because
nothing
I got,
else.
I got
No,
a-
you got 1.
I got a hit. So that's going to be 3 more attacks. Nice.
2 more.
And then this is going to be force to wound. Ew.
Ugh.
Okay, 1 wound, no rend. 1 wound, no 1 wound, no rend.
6
Okay.
and a 4.
Nope.
Little goblins getting it done.
Alright, and then the last thing is going to be these clan rats right over here.
Go ahead.
So I am going to go ahead and pile in this guy right here. Just so that I can get an extra swing in there. Actually, no, he's within 1 inch anyway. So 1, 2, 3. Gonna be going at this group. So 3 of them hitting on 4, wounding on 4. With 1 hitting and 1 wounding. No rend. So I don't know. Feel free to pull whatever. Alright, and that is combat. We're gonna go ahead and do Battle Shock right quick.
So, how many did you lose over here?
I lost
1, was it?
0 here.
And then 2 from here?
2 from here. So I go from 4 to 6 minus 2, so back to 4. So on a
D6 minus...
5, on a 5 up there run.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nope, they're gonna stay.
And then my goblins over here have +1 bravery because of the War Scroll Battalion, but they don't have their bonus, so they're just bravery 5. And I lost 3, so D6 minus 2. Ew.
Ooh.
Okay, 4 more are gonna go. Gonna pull from here. Alright, well there was that. How are the ogres doing over here?
Ogres lost 1.
They have a bravery of 6.
So this is D6 minus 5. Don't roll a 6.
Okay, we're good.
That's okay, I rolled a 6.
And that is going to be the end of battle round
Fanatics?
2.
Bravery 10. Like I said, they just go hard in the paint.
Awesome.
Okay, so that's the end of battle round 2. We're rolling on for priority battle round 3.
Let's see what we got here. Warlord versus Warlord. You roll first.
Gladly.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to go on to order and destruction. But first, you guys did score D3 for your
Yes.
objective.
So let's see what we get here.
Alright, tied up.
Tied up.
4-4.
Actually, no. We get +1 for killing a model with 10 wounds.
Oh, poor Manny and Morty.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So it's actually 5-4. We're in the lead.
There we go. So now we're going to go on to order destruction. Turn 3. Alright, so before we get going on to the top of turn 3, we are going to roll to see where the objectives move. So starting with Peter and his side. It's going to be a 3, so it's going to stay right where it is.
Stay there? Okay, awesome.
And then over here. It's going to, oh, this is eventful. It's going to stay right there.
Wow.
Wow, we're
So
awesome.
we are going to go ahead and strategize our turn 3, and we will be back.
Bye.
All right, so top of turn 3, we've been very fortunate with the first turns. Take us through the first couple of things that we're doing.
Okay, so Hilariel is going to cast, or attempt to cast, shall I say, Throne of Vines on a 5. And
All right,
it
with a
goes
7.
up.
Do you wanna attempt-
7.
Do you want to attempt to unbind it?
What does it do? It just adds
Adds
D3. And that just adds D3 to the casting roll. So, oh boy. Yeah, I'm going to attempt to unbind. So I got to show an 8.
Nice.
And it gets unbound. Cool.
Change of plans. Kill these 2, because we get 2 points this turn, plus D3.
Those 2?
Yes. So, metamorphosis that.
Okay. Right. So now we're going to try to Metamorphosis, which has a casting value of 5.
So with a 9.
Okay.
That means I get 9 dice to roll. We're going to do this onto the Screaming Bell.
Every 4 is immortal wounds.
Oof.
Oh, 3 of
Wow.
them.
Just enough.
All
Okay.
right.
That's enough.
So that takes out the Screaming Bell.
And then
She's going to attempt, well, let's try to cast Arcane Bolt first.
Alright.
We're good?
So it goes off.
All right.
and he has 1 wound left
Um,
at 12 out of 13, correct? Yeah, so that's the 13th
that is the
wound.
13th wound, so he's dead.
Also, I just had 2 successful casting
Oh yes.
onto the Wildwood.
Yeah.
Ah.
So I roll 5. It's for each time, correct?
Yeah. So actually, let's go back.
Sorry, my bad, everybody.
So
Yeah.
what we're gonna do, since you don't pick the target of Arcane Bolt, we're gonna consider it still cast. But if you awaken the Wildwood from Metamorphosis and it kills the Stonehorn, then you can pick a new target for Arcane Bolt.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah,
Yes.
I believe so.
Okay.
I'd say so.
So let's awaken the Wildwood on a 5.
Both
Just the
same
first one.
time?
First
No,
one.
no, no, first one. So no,
No.
okay.
Okay.
So now the Arcane Bolt you did want to put on the Stonehorn.
Right, okay. Makes
Alright.
sense.
So that's gonna take.
That's going to chunk him.
Bye-bye.
And then Awakening the Wildwood again on a 5.
There it is.
There it is.
It's
So-
actually totally not called that. I'm like saying that wrong. Roused by magic.
Roused
is what
by
it's called.
magic.
Yes.
That's what it is.
All right.
Sorry,
So
sorry.
every unit within 1 inch, which is gonna.
Just barely, yeah.
Yeah.
because
So
each of
this
those
one,
circles
this
is
one, the ogres, and the storm vermin, and the Mournfang.
Yes.
Everything within 1 inch suffers D3 mortal wounds. So
All
So
right.
I just roll.
over here.
First one.
Okay.
That
2.
is 2. Alright, I'll go ahead and pull these 2 guys.
Okay.
All right. The big mob. For 2.
So I'll go ahead and pull these 2 guys from the back.
The ogres. For 1.
Just 1.
Storm vermin. For 1.
Just 1.
And the Mournfang.
We'll pull that guy.
Big money, no whammy. For
What?
3.
Oy.
I think that is going to take out one of them.
Yeah. One of them will fall.
Woohoo.
Roused by magic.
Oh.
Mhm.
Good.
All right.
That's great.
All right, and then the rest of your...
She's got a heal, life bloom, D3 wounds in her hero phase.
Just
It's gonna
one.
be 1. So we're gonna go back to the
5
first
to
bracket of
4
her damage
taking.
table, though. And then I believe that's gonna. Oh, and she's going to use her command ability, which is called Girin's Wrath. I'm probably saying it wrong. Which she can use once per battle, and that will enable any Sylvaneth model to reroll all failed wound rolls.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
All right, and then my Warlord is going to use his artifact Rock Eye.
Where is he?
Right
There
here.
he is.
He's there.
Right
Behind Dimitri's butt.
Yeah.
He's going to use it on this big unit of clan rats,
Okay.
which gives him +1 to hit, and he's going to use his command ability. I'm the boss now. Stab him good. Put it on this unit of goblins right here.
Okay.
And then my shaman is going to attempt madcap mushrooms. No one, no one, no one. Oh!
Barely.
So he gets +2 to his roll. And then I'm going to cast Curse of the Bad Moon. This goes off on a 6 now. I usually need an 8. Oh, come on, do something. On an 8.
Okay. Wow.
So I'm going to pick this unit. It's going to suffer D3 mortal wounds
Mm-hmm.
for 2.
2 more.
And now I get to, for each unit, I roll a dice for each other unit within 6 inches. On a 4 or more, that unit also suffers D3. So that's why it's an 8, because it's like an arcane bolt on steroids. So this unit right here, on a 4, good,
Okay.
suffers D3 mortal wounds. First 3.
Okay.
Guys, the shaman is finally here.
1,
She just needs
2,
some warming up, you know?
and
Bippity boppity.
3.
Goodbye.
And then this big mob
Oh,
is
boy.
within 6 as well. So this big mob on a 4. No. And then the warp fire. No.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
He tried. Well, hey, good stuff. Finally did something.
Great stuff.
And is that it for the hero phase? I believe it is.
I think so.
So now we're going to go on to movement. There is not much left to move. Can't believe the objectives have stayed put the whole
The
time.
entire game. Just kind of scooch him over.
Yeah, move within 3
Ah.
there. Surprise.
And these guys are moving.
Alright, so that is the end of the
There.
movement phase. Gonna go on to some shooting. Who would you like to shoot with first?
Let's go with actually these hunters.
Okay.
Okay, so they're gonna go shoot at the Mornfang here. Hunt Master 3s. Good. 4s for the other guys.
Oof.
Oy.
Boy.
3s. Okay, that's 2.
-1.
-1.
5s.
No.
That was D3 apiece.
None.
D3 apiece.
Come on. The D3s have been noticeably lacking. Oh.
Super.
Yeah.
Oh.
Noticeably and continually. Tessie, yo.
Okay. So my
Insane.
goblin guys are going to shoot at the Mornfang as well. There's 20 of them, which I remember. I'm gonna throw in a white dice for the leader,
Oh, yeah.
who's gonna hit on a 4. 6s will generate additional attacks. So the leader did not hit.
But you did get 4 additional attacks?
4 additionals. Nope.
Nope.
And then these are 5s to wound. Got 2.
2.
No rends. You get your 4 up. Oh.
Wow.
Alright, then we're gonna go with Alariel with her Spear of Kurna. There's only 1 attack, and I believe it's 3s and 3s. Yep. No, 3s and 2s. My apologies. So, it's gonna be on the Mornfangs. I don't know if I said that. 3. Yep.
Yep.
2. Yep. And that is a -2 rend.
6 save.
Oof.
No.
D6 damage.
Third straight one. So you need. Oh, that takes 1 up to 4. So that's 2 wounds. Oh no, 1 to 3. That's,
Okay.
oh, they have 6. Dang, those are big piggies. Okay, so that was Alariel.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I do have my war boss with the Moon Prada. Now, there's this joke ability in the War Scroll Battalion that with the was it hooded
Villain?
Yeah.
hooded villain.
Yeah.
Now, it allows me to get +1 or re-roll my failed hits, but I need to either be wearing a hood or beat my opponent in a staring contest. So, I want to go ahead. I'm not wearing a hood, so I'm going to go ahead and challenge Peter to a staring contest. Gina will officiate. Oh, I suck at these.
You does. Ready, set, go.
I'm doing alright. Just not thinking about it.
My contact's got me.
That was the first time that ever worked. Okay, so me Moon Prada gets the re-roll failed hits. Okay, so I got D6 shots from it for 3. And because of Rock Eye, I get +1 to hit, making it 3s, and +1 to wound because of my Might is Right command trait. So it's going to be 3s and 2s, re-rolling to hit. Alright. 3s and 2s. Re-roll that 2. So 3 hits, and then 2s to wound. 3 wounds. Yes,
What's the rend?
and that's -1 with 1 damage.
-1 with 1 damage, so I've got 3 6-up saves. And that is 3 dead. So let's go 1, 2, no, 2, and 3. There we go.
Cool. Good job, War Boss. All right, Gina, you got one more person to shoot you with.
There we go.
Okay, so these hunters back here are gonna shoot at Boris, which is I
Right
believe
over
this
there.
man with the big
This man.
this man. Okay, so
Right.
this is the Huntmaster on 3s. Just 1
Wow.
regular
The
guy.
Huntmaster actually missed today.
4s,
Nice.
cool, and 3s. Oh, 3.
That's -1. Boris has a 5. Alright, that's 3d3.
3d3.
3 5s will kill it. So that's 4, 7.
7.
Too bad it doesn't have a damage table.
7.
So that was the end of shooting. I guess we're gonna go on to charges. Are you you're gonna charge over here with the Dryads?
I am. Just gonna go for it here. Yeah.
7 inches.
7 inches. Let's see how far we can get here.
Oh, dude. Okay.
That's
And
true.
then I'm gonna go ahead and charge Migrot Wolbos. I need a 3 and I get a 4.
Yep.
This is gonna go right next.
Oh,
to
you needed a 4 because I pulled that 1.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
And these guys are gonna charge with a 9.
9. Okay. That's gonna be a whole bunch of movement.
We'll be right back. Alright, so finished my pile-in. No, well, not my pile-in, but my charge.
Start it again. One more time.
Okay, so I finished my charge move. I moved in all 40 grots. Make sure they're all in unit coherency. It's picked out those units there. And we are going to go ahead and do some attack attacks. Gina, you do get the first activation, so who are you going to attack with?
The Dryads, probably,
Okay.
because.
Okay.
Yep. Okay,
And then birds.
so how many? This unit has not been touched, which is cool.
Yeah, +1 to hit in your combat phase.
And I get to reroll wounds.
'Cause you're-
So +1 to my
Focus on that.
hits, which makes these 3s.
3s and 4s, re-rolling the wound.
Alright.
That was good, I think.
Yeah.
Force to wound, re-rolling. Wow. It's already above average. See how many we can convert. Just two. Just
Listen.
two.
You know what? I'll take 2.
How many is that? That's
1, 2, 3,
11.
4, 5,
11.
6.
4 is to save.
Yeah. No.
1 wound left on that last
Boy.
on the
scar.
skull. Hang on to that die for dear life. Oh man. Okay.
1 wound left for him.
And then I know he's gonna take my goblins. I want to try this big mob out because it's at full strength, all 40 goblins in there, which means I get +1 to hit and wound. I get double damage because of the buff, and 6s generate additional attacks.
Okay.
Boy.
That's it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Just that, you know.
Let's
Totally
see.
good.
Oh, I get to add 1 to all wound rolls. If it has 30 or more, I can add 2 to all these wound rolls instead. So it's just +2 to wound, and not +1
Okay.
and +1. So these are actually going to be
5s to hit, 3s to wound.
5s and 2s.
5s and 2s. Okay.
5s and 2s. And over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. My boss is over here, so just 20.
So 20 into this group and then 21 into the other group.
It's going to be 5s and 2s. And these are additional attacks as well.
There we go.
Alright, so at the end of the roll, I got 5 regular hits. And then I generated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional attacks because of my War Scroll Battalion. And let's see what we can get from here. Wow, 1. So that's 2 more hits.
Awesome.
Okay. And then these are 2s to wound. 3 ones, nice. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that is double damage. So 2 damage apiece, no rend.
No Ren, so 9. I've got my regular 6-up save. Let's see what we get. Nope.
That's 2 damage apiece, so
Yeah.
that's a lot.
That's everyone dead.
Alright, and then I had so the net I lost a netter, so I'm not gonna worry about that. And then I have 18 spears plus my boss, so he gets +1. And then I have the netter as well. 5s again. And additional attack, just 1. Ooh, this is not as good. I wish I had the other roll. That's actually really bad. And the additional attack, let's see if we can get something. Nope. Oh no, wait, hang on. Add 1 to any hit roll. So if this is a 5, that's a 6.
Okay.
Yeah. So he needs a 4 again, but yeah, so does it
Yeah, that makes sense. So he rolled a 5 because of his boss. That
it
5 gets
adds
turned
1.
into a 6.
Yes. And then these are 2s to wound. No 1s, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
At 2 damage apiece.
3, 6. So we're looking for 6s here. Nothing.
That's 12
So,
damage.
12 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Everyone but 2 run. I'm going to go ahead and choose.
And then I have my netter, that one netter right here. And he's got 3 attacks, and these are going to be 4s and 3s. 1 hit. And that wounds, and then no rend, and that's 2 damage.
2 damage, so looking for a 6, otherwise they're all dead, and they're all dead because that's a 2.
Wow.
Alright, so that was eventful.
That was the power of a 40-man. They're like triple buff too.
Yeah. Still hadn't been touched before then. Alright, so starting off with the Warlord, we've got these guys getting pulled in over here, but I'm just going to go ahead and swing with my rusty spears.
So maybe that would maybe go the other way.
This one is going to pop on over there. This one's going to go there. This one's going to go in there. So I've got an additional 3 attacks there.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but of the behemoths, naturally Ilariel is the one remaining.
And the largest.
Manny and Morty bit the dust first at the hands of Tormund.
It's going to be on 4s and 4s.
I know, that's
Whoa!
Wow.
Holy hits, Batman.
All right, so 4s again. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You have 9 saves on Alario.
3 up here. This is 9, right? Yes. Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Oh.
Wow. 2. Only 2.
Okay.
That was actually better than last time.
Considering 5 went through last time.
The Skald with 1 wound, or the Ogres?
The skull.
Alright.
Dryad.
He's going to it. Oh.
Everything.
Okay. He reads his war scrolls.
And yours, apparently. And nothing hits.
I'm glad we had that talk.
Good.
Great talk.
Work in it.
And then
man.
the tusks. Again, 5s and 3s.
I knew I put that netter there. I did.
1.
And you got the 3. Alright, so that's a -1 rend.
Get one.
6 up.
1 damage.
Alario would love to attack, actually.
She would be so.
She thoroughly enjoys attacking. So, that
Wow.
this talent of the dwindling. 4 attacks, 3s and 4s.
Is it dwindling talon?
No.
Awesome.
It dwindled.
It dwindled to nothing. Oh! I get to reroll wounds! That's 3, right? That's
Yeah.
3.
What was it?
Force to wound. Do not
Oh.
dwindle on me,
1.
Talon.
1. We still got 1. That is fine.
What's the rend?
None.
None. How much damage?
1.
Just 1?
Get him. 5
All
up.
right. 5 up.
4 up. You're in
4
cover.
up. I am in cover. So.
Only within cover. Thanks, General's Handbook 2017.
Yeah. 4 up. Nope.
No.
Still died.
Cool. Alright, that's great. Okay, now we have the Beetle's Great Antlers, which are, I believe, still
Good.
3s and 3s because of how many models are up in this business. This is 6. He doesn't. Okay. 3s and 3s here.
Wow. Nice. Now you get to re-roll these. I need 2s and 1s.
I don't even need to, so
Okay.
we're
Bye.
5.
-2 rent.
Wait.
What's
you
the? How much damage?
4.
He doesn't get him then.
4. Okay.
Wait, so that's 20. Man, I wanted to
That's
attack.
20?
Yeah.
20.
The only Gutbuster to die. Died to the wild.
Battle shock, man.
Well, these guys are still under Inspiring Presence, so they're
Yeah.
still there.
We're gonna go in with these guys. They're gonna pile in. Just shuffle onto. Okay, that's gonna get everybody in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus the netter. So I got 12 attacks, white dice for the boss because he gets add 1 to his hit roll. Be 5s and 4s. 4 for the boss. Okay, good. And these are 3 extra attacks because of my War Scroll Battalion. Alright, so these are going to be wounding on 5. 4s. 4s, please. Oh, okay. That's 4 wounds. -1. Nope, not my. No, it's no Ren. I'm just kidding.
So these are 4s. And he's gonna die. Yep.
Bye.
We're gonna pile in with the Warp Fire, and Kyle's got the Ogres.
Yeah,
and that'll
our
be
fire
it.
thrower is going to go ahead and pile in. I've got how many attacks with my crew's rusty blades? Let's see, Warfire. I've got 2 attacks with my crew's rusty knives, hitting on 5s and winning on 5s. 1 hits and no wound.
Alright,
Awesome.
the Ogres on Alariel. And not my War Boss doing anything.
This is the Ogres going against Alariel. 7 attacks, +1. It's +1 because the Crusher's in there. And these are going to be 4s and 3s.
Good. That's above average.
Mm-hmm.
Two wounds. Get your 3 up.
Oh,
Failed
only
1.
failed 1.
She's halfway done. She's.
Halfway.
Oh wow. Okay. I actually forgot about these guys too, but Peter forgot about the ninjas. Fanatics. Coming at you. I did not tell him he needed to pile in.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh well, if he dies, he dies.
2d6 attacks from these guys. Oof, 8. 4s and 3s, 6s will generate additional attacks.
Wow.
Beautiful. Oof.
3s to... Oh, God. 3s to...
Oh, just so brutal.
No run.
-2.
-2.
So, D3.
So yeah, just D3 damage.
Rough. Give me a 5-6 then, 2.
Nope.
Man!
They have 1 wound left.
Let me just talk about my balls and chains attacks from my Mangler Squigs and my Fanatics this game. That's it.
Like that.
That's it.
Like Frost Spear and Stonehorn's Horns.
Yeah.
Turn 1. Just absolute nothing.
Alright, so that, I think, is it.
There's no battle shock because everything died.
Yeah. I did take 1 battle shock from my Storm Vermin. Let's see. Out of 5 up they run. Nope, they're good. Alright.
Okay, so at the end of the turn, Kyle brought up an interesting point. The victory points, you get a point if you kill a monster or a behemoth with 10 wounds or more, and you get another victory point if you kill a general. You get another point after that if it was the warlord. So we got 3 for the Screaming Bell, and then we got 2 for the Frostlord on Stone. We're totaling at 5 plus the D3 we generate from this objective marker.
2 more.
2. So we got 6 plus 5, it's 11 to 5. The bottom of turn 3. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't even have a hero phase, so we're just gonna go straight to movement.
So you're not here.
Let's see. I'll go ahead and retreat these guys 8 inches. Okay, there we are. There's that. And do you have any movement?
No. He never moves.
You don't want to keep them within there?
What is movement?
We mathematically can no longer win this game.
Yeah, we can with my Storm Vermin. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and move my Storm Vermin 6 inches. Do you have any charges, Kyle?
Dude, we have shooting first.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
all your
right.
all your
Holy-
guns over here.
Wow, we've got shooting!
What is
Why did I let him be the warlord?
I don't know, it's late. Alright, same deal. 3s to hit, 4s to wound.
Oh no, I'm out of cover.
Oh no. Hey, there's a hit. No wounds.
Iron Blaster on the Grots. This is going to be a 4
Re-rolling.
re-rolling. I think it's re-rolling. And it rolled worse.
No!
Okay, Forrest, you are officially off the team, bro.
Other one. 3s to hit, 4s to wound. Nope.
No,
not even.
jeez! With the warp fire or something?
I do have the warp fire, so I'm gonna go ahead
That's
and
auto
do
D3. You can't mess this up.
more warp fire, more flaming death. There we go. All right. So D6 onto your unit of grots.
You want to kill the fanatics who haven't done anything?
Nope. All right. So 3 wounds onto your grots.
Okay.
Great.
Hey!
We did some damage to them now.
3 turns later, the Grots have finally lost 3 members of the
Grots
unit.
have left the building. All right. Charging now.
Battle shock, they all run.
They went to go get Starbucks.
They're
Charging.
basic? Or?
We're gonna go ahead and start off with my Storm Vermin, and they are gonna charge.
Oh! Oh my god!
They aren't gonna charge? No?
Remember that time I said it was mathematically impossible for us to win this game at this point? I was taking probability into account in that. Alright, so Iron Guts charging.
Do it! Go.
9, they got it.
Go. They do like a lot of damage too.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
Some mad damage.
What about these guys?
We've rolled way too many ones today.
What about these guys?
Yeah, they're gonna charge, but.
Well, I'm done charging, so your turn.
All right. Charging with my clan rats now.
Oh!
Okay.
At least they get back in.
Yeah.
Dude, I should have just moved Boris and charged him.
Yeah, because
He's got the Rhino charge.
Alright. Combat.
Because he's doing nothing shooting-wise.
I've got these 3 clan rats. They're going to go ahead and just scooch over a little bit. And 3 attacks onto Alariel with my leader, so 4 attacks. So.
Oh, by the way, you technically charged on the Wildwood again, so roll
Okay.
1 slay the model. So for
Okay. First one. Nope. Second one. Nope.
2.
Third one. Wow.
Picked a good time to not roll 1s.
Yeah, great. So 3 attacks, 5s and 4s. 4s. Nope. Awesome.
Kyle.
Alright, so we have the Mighty Bashing Weapons, which are 3 attacks apiece.
I like the ogre's naming.
Yeah.
Might.
Those weapons.
And then +1 for the Gut Lord, for a total of 10 attacks. These are going to be 4s and 3s.
So 3s to wound. 2 wounds. Yeah,
-1 rend.
-1, so Dryads are on their 6.
Close, but no.
6 total damage.
Cigar.
Yeah. Is that enough?
No. Should have been the whole damn unit. Should have been overkill into those grots.
So we're going to go ahead and attack now. Dryads and Grots are pulled into there. Alariel's in here. My Warboss has a chance to pile in an attack. And then there's still the Grots and Fanatics over here at the Warp Fire. So, Gina, who's going to attack for you? The Dryads or Alariel?
Bring it. Bring it back.
Alariel.
You don't have to pile them in. You can
Dryads
just
were already attacked. Ogres. Okay.
They've done nothing.
I'm gonna do, yeah. So this Talon of the Dwindling, still 4 3s and 4s.
And you're re-rolling to wound.
Mm-hmm.
Re-roll that.
Yeah. 3. No rend. 1 damage.
save.
Oh.
4s and 3s on the Warjaw Beetle's Great Antlers.
That's a lie. Wouldn't take 1 wound. They save on a 5-up.
Ha. Antlers. They're great. And some 4s and 3s. Good.
Oh.
Ooh, mama.
Alariel, the Evergreen, everybody. 3s, re-rolling. Just re-roll that 1, 2.
Okay.
These are -2.
With 5. 5 minus 2 rend.
How many damage?
4.
The damage is gonna be, what do I have? 8,
Oh, yeah,
3.
3.
3 times.
Fits 15 wounds.
Bye!
So
And
it's a
this is
neg 2
why
rend?
she is ever the queen.
Okay.
1.
Alright.
You know?
I'm gonna do my Fanatics over here.
So you want,
This is gonna be 2d6 attacks. Oh, come on!
Wow.
so many double ones
These
in this game.
balls and chains. 4s and 3s.
All right. Cool.
I wish
You're
everyone could see
getting
Andrew's
really
face
bad
right now.
rolls when it doesn't matter. It's great.
Neat. Okay, so you have the Warp Fire, Peter. And then
2 attacks on 5s and 5s on your Fanatics. Nope.
this is not our combat, so you have your regular 4/4. So you have 7 attacks. That's 4 hits.
Forced. Rerolling.
Thank God.
Didn't convert any of them.
Just 1.
These are actually a 4, doesn't matter
Oh.
anyway.
Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pile in. I'm gonna start with my War Boss. He's gonna go there. Alright, let's see what my War Boss does. I haven't been able to use him yet. He's got the Moon Prodder, which is 4 attacks. And they're that unit is actually still rock-eyed from before, so they're +1 to hit. And he's +1 to wound. And I stared him down, so I get to reroll failed hits.
Great.
This is good.
Awesome.
So 4s, 3s and 2s re-rolling to hit. And those generate additional attacks. And that does not. So that's 5 hits, and this is 2s to wound. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds, 1 damage, -1. So you are at your 5 up.
5 up, yes. Yeah, 5 up. Let's see. Nope. All dead.
And I think I'm the only one left. I'm just gonna move some guys. There we go. And that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Do I have my boss in there? No, he's over here. So that's 10, 5s to hit, and 2s to wound. 6s generate additional attacks. So there's 2 6s and a 5. Nothing else hit. So that's 2 additional attacks. And 2 more hits.
Nice.
5.
So then these are now 2s to wound. I got a 1, so that's 4 wounds at 2 damage apiece, no rend.
No rend? Alright, so
you gotta make all of them.
A 6 up. Nope.
Almost.
Alright. These guys are gone. Cool.
And then, give me a second, I'm gonna pile in these guys over here. Alright, so I got that group over there, and then this group over here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6s generate additional attacks. I need 5s. So that's actually a 6 now because it's +1. That hits, that hits. I'm gonna move a tree. Redecorating. So that's an additional attack from the boss, which is still on a 4. Nope, doesn't matter. And then these are 5s to wound. 1 wound.
1.
No rend. 4s to wound. 4s to wound. So that was 3 wounds actually. Oh god. The bows are 5s and 5s. These are 5s and 4s. And then the netter's got 3 attacks, and this is going to be 4s and 5s. There we go. 5 to wound. No.
Nope.
Okay, and I think that's it for combat. So, what's the bravery on Dryads are D6 now. You're 7, right? 6?
6.
So yeah, you're D6 flee.
Run away!
All of them. Yes, right.
No, D6.
D6.
You gotta roll a D6.
Yes.
Now they run away!
Sorry, I just knew my role, you know. It's fine.
I do
My
have,
Iron Guts are bravery 7.
so you lost 1, so you can't fail.
Correct.
And then I am bravery over here. I lost 3. I have a banner that gives me +2 outside of 3 inches of an enemy, and I have +1 from the war scroll, making me +7. So I am D6 -4. We're good. The end of turn 3. At the end of turn 3, it is looking to start to wind down. Dice. They did abandon their objective back there, which hasn't moved all game. They were trying to kill Lariel, but we didn't get that charge off. And the Iron Guts did end up going for broke. So, we're going to go on to turn 4. So we're going to roll for priority. Actually, first we're going to see if the objectives move.
No, priority and then objectives.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Priority of turn 4. Battle round 4.
Wow! Finally!
Who's going to have...
When we have no models left, we
Who's
get
gonna have-
priority.
It'll be us.
Okay. And now we're going to see where they move. So, Peter, you want to go ahead and roll? And it's
Sure.
going to the middle.
There we go.
Interesting.
So
And then Gina, where's ours going? Staying right where it is. Okay.
It's fine.
All right, going on to Chaos Destruction, turn 4.
Hero phase.
Done?
moving phase, we're gonna go ahead and have this guy run. No, he's not gonna run. He's just gonna move back a little bit. Same with this guy. And these guys Many have tried.
Now you're just.
Tommy. Tori.
Boris is
Martin.
gonna step up. He's the new Frost Lord on Rhinox
Yes.
with 2 wounds.
Alright. Frostlord and Rhinox. Shooting. These guys into that group. 3s and 4s. There's a 5 and a 2.
You haven't tried to overcharge or whatever.
Why do I need to overcharge when they're in range?
Meow.
Boris is gonna shoot into the grots.
4 up re-rolling. Oh, come on, please.
Wow.
No.
Alright, my other one. 3 and 4. Into the grots. Nope. Wow.
That gun line.
Eventful. Alright, charging. Let's go ahead and charge
Actually, I
with the Storm
misspoke. The Iron
Vermin.
Blast was 160 points.
Let's see how far the Storm Vermin are gonna go.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Right.
8 inches.
Make sure you get right close to my war boss.
Yeah.
Right, close.
Are you full or -1? So you got 9.
I've got 9.
Nope.
Now Kyle wants to charge.
Iron Blaster.
Just double 1s.
9. Totally in.
All right. So.
And we're gonna go ahead and pop him out.
Oh.
Boom!
Boom!
Whole game waiting for that.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
See, I knew there was a good reason why we should have killed the Storm Vermin.
That was fun. I don't even know what I kitted him out. That was 6 hours ago. Let's see. I gave him Fighting Claws. Alright, so he's gonna go ahead and pile in and swing first. And I also gave him a demonic weapon. So I need to see the General's Handbook for a second. So I've got 5 attacks. Swinging in on your Grot boss. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. So let's see what we get. And re-rolling to hit rolls because it is a hero.
By the way, 6s, rolls of 6 always count as 1s against the boss.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and re-roll all of these. Because...
Yeah,
reroll misses.
enemy models that target Grot War bosses with an attack treat all hit rolls of 6 as 1 instead.
Alright, so re-roll all of these because I re-roll 1s. Alright, so I got 4 hit. And then on a 6 it's a mortal plus whatever other damage.
So why'd you re-roll that 2?
I re-roll all hits.
Okay.
Against heroes. Alright, and 3 to wound. On a 6 it's a mortal plus my regular damage.
Oh!
2 mortals plus the regular damage.
Okay, and then he has a save of 5. Do you have a rend?
No rend.
Alright, so he goes to a 4 up in cover. So 4 up, saved 1, and so he takes 2 mortal wounds plus
And
2
2
more.
regular
So
wounds.
that's 4 wounds. And he
Why
has
is he not in base to base?
dead.
There we go.
He has dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Has been dead.
He's dead. Really?
Good job, Assassin. So now the Assassin gets to recharge. Let's go with the Iron Gun first.
My war boss is dead.
So, we still have the Gut Lord.
You're -1 to hit now.
Yep, so these are going to be 5s and 3s.
Nice. I like it, so. And what's your...
2 with a -1.
And that's... Hang on. These are 5 up while there aren't enemies within range, I think. A 6 up save. Made 1, so that's 3 damage.
Yep.
Okay. And then is that all you got?
For them, yeah.
Okay. So now it's our turn. Gina.
Lario.
Good call.
Let's go.
And you charge yourself out of cover.
3s and 4s. Tailing of the Dwindling.
Wildwood.
Oh, you haven't rolled your dice yet.
Yeah.
Here. So Peter owes us 9 dice rolls. Ones will slay.
So let's go with this one right here. No, this one. Just down the line.
4.
Oh, there he
Fourth
goes.
one.
There's my drummer.
5.
Oh, there goes my pack leader. Oh, there goes this guy.
2 more.
Wonderful.
Alright.
Great. Okay.
Huns-
Back to this. These are now 4s.
And you're no longer re-rolling.
No, I'm not.
Oh no, yeah you are. It's not your hero phase yet.
You're right.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so that's just 1.
And
No red.
no
Damage 1.
Just one? Alright.
Yeah, that would have been nice if the other guy on the end.
Yeah, that would have been great. Alright, so I go from a 5 up to a 4 up? Yes. 5 up to a 4.
I concur.
Yeah. Cool, still. Now he's dead.
Okay. Then we got my Talon. Is there 5 models in this unit still?
Yeah.
Great. This is, or I mean, I actually meant the Beetle's antler since I already
Isn't the
did
assassin in the unit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 4
There's still
models.
5.
In
There's 5. There's the 5.
Okay,
Oh, the banner.
so that gives me 3s and 3s, right? Okay. 3s re-rolling. Woo!
-2.
-2.
4 damage.
So no, I get 6s. Oh no, yeah, I don't. So bye. Oh well.
Alright.
Lovely.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pile these guys in. I'll be right back after that is done. Alright, so now my Moon Clan Grots, my Grots over here are gonna attack. They are still buffed up with the command ability from the general, even though he is no longer with us.
Rip.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, and then I have a netter. So yeah, that's gonna be 11 attacks. My boss is in the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then the netter, so these are gonna be 5s, and then 6s generate additional attacks, and then 2s to wound because I'm above 30. Alright, that's 4 6s, and 3 more regular hits. So,
Reroll those.
oh, good. Got 1.
Wonderful.
And then these are 2s to wound. Alright, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's all of them. Well, except minus 1.
And
2 failed.
2 failed, so.
4 damage.
With only... I only rolled half of the dice.
Rip.
Alright, and then I'm over here with the Iron Guts. Just gonna keep moving these guys in. Moving on in. 7, 8, 9. And then these are gonna be 5s. 4 on the boss. And that is an additional. And only 1 other hit. So that's 2 additional attacks.
There we
Good.
go. Wait, why'd you grab that 3?
I did not. And that's 3s, 4s to wound. Nothing. That's cocked. I got 1.
1.
Saved it.
Nice. And then the
Wonderful.
netter's got 3 attacks, 4s and 5s. Bye.
That's cocked.
Oh.
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 And then 5s to wound. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Alright.
2 ones go through.
Cool, I did a thing. Alright. That is going to be...
Battle shot.
They did
I
die.
have +1, so I only have bravery 5 because I need to be away from you. So 5, that's d6 minus 2. Give me a 2. Oh, that works too.
Even better. Alright.
Damn, it has a really
Are we calling it?
thing if you
Well, we
freeze.
still... There's the bottom of turn 4, but it's up to you guys.
That's beyond done.
Dude,
What you mean?
And we're calling
Everything.
it. Alright, so let's do our awkward handshakes.
Yep, there we go.
There
Good.
we go.
Good game.
There we go.
All right, guys. So, it has been a night. This was our fun-filled Halloween festivities. Really fun game. Coalition of Death.
Fun.
Fun? Coalition of Death. We'll talk about it for a brief moment. And
downright stressful.
we are ready to get out of these costumes. We hope you guys enjoyed the Bat Rep, and we will join us for the post show in just a moment. All right, guys. So just gotta level with you 100%. This took a minute.
It is late,
It's 3:45 a.m.
but like we
We
all did a
started-
lot
We
during
started
the day.
this at 8 p.m.
No, we started this at
9:30 p.m.
Really?
We
Yeah.
played a game of something else before.
I have
Yeah.
a skirmish before.
Yeah.
I wasn't here
So,
until Yep.
Sylvaneth and Moonclan Grotz ended up winning. What do you guys think? What do you guys think it came down to? I liked that. I liked the Coalition of Death. I liked the communication scenario. It was trying to make it as.
It was fun, but we just had terrible rolls.
Yeah.
The entire.
It was A, terrible rolls. B, well, I guess going off of terrible rolls, the fact that the Stonehorn didn't get to charge ever, so he didn't get his D6 mortal wounds for charging. I didn't have Beast Claw Alliance this time, so I couldn't take the Pelt of Chargar as my artifact, so I couldn't heal. Never got out of combat.
Never.
And then the Mournfangs, right when they were about to charge and do their cold charge thing, out come some Grot Fanatics. And
These tricky little buggers.
Yeah.
and then the Mournfangs never left combat.
No, okay.
No, they did their job. They held me in combat
But-
and kept me from charging.
Can we just have a moment of silence for my balls and chains attacks?
Yeah.
From not only my Mangler Squigs, but every single one of my Fanatics. And they are those wreck face.
Can we have a moment of silence for Manny and Morty, who were almost very close to being, if not were, the first model removed from the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mangler Squigs. I'll tell you what though, I had to read my
Torment did that.
I had to read my command ability again though. Just the fact that I can double my damage, which neutralizes your
Yeah.
thing.
Horde,
My
the
exoskeleton.
Horde of Stone. Torment.
Yes.
Tortellini.
And so I thought that was a cool opportunity. I just couldn't capitalize it specifically with the balls and chains, which is the
Yeah.
-2/3 damage. That would have been awesome. But
How many ones and twos were rolled tonight?
so I don't know if we got the
Yeah.
final score. We the Order Destruction weird coalition that made no sense. I couldn't even.
They won 50-4.
It was 11-5. It's close.
Yeah.
So how'd you think? So the Sylvanet. Okay, we had a good plan. She had the ranged units. It actually ended up. We wanted to put archers on all 3 of the zones, but it ended up my Grot archers were able to
Just
slot.
sat on there the entire time.
They didn't convert any wounds. They did maybe 1 to the Stonehorn, but
They did 1 to the Stonehorn.
But
and shot in
meanwhile-
the rock eye.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the hunters were flipping away. So
Always.
Dear
Yes.
Lord.
what happened to your gun line, guys? You had 2 poison winds and an iron blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that right there was a lot of points invested in artillery that just did nothing.
The dice guys just weren't on our side.
The whole point of the Iron Blaster, especially being over there against the 40 Grots, was his cannon shell ability, which when the unit has 10 or more models in it, he can re-roll any failed hits.
Yeah.
And
He just kept
he
on failing.
only ever hit once, and then he failed the 2-up wound roll.
Okay, let's talk. I know Moonclan Grotz. They've got a power spike, and they got acknowledged in the General's Handbook 2017 with some point adjustments. So what do you guys think about that blob of 40 when it ramped up finally?
That's crazy. I mean,
That was ridiculous.
I enjoyed it on my side.
That was absolutely disgusting.
Especially how buff they were.
Yeah, once they got buffed
They
up,
were meaty,
it was
you know?
insane. It also helped too that when they charged, neither of the Skaven units they charged were at full
strength,
strength either. And I think that was key. Was your guys' ranged attacks were able to start picking off our units before they ever saw combat.
Your ranged actually did what it's supposed
Yeah.
to do.
When you got Kurnoff hunters doing D3
Damage.
D3 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the matchups in general? I mean, when you think about it, like the meat of the Beast Claw, definitely the Ogres complements the Skaven. It could,
It could.
but I think
Really?
anybody would have killed to have been with like Alariel. So
Yeah.
I'm.
Alariel
I just-
was.
I wish
Yeah.
Alariel and Tormund could have finally had their showdown. It still has to happen.
That would have been interesting in general, though, because then you have 2 horde armies against, like,
Oh no, he's talking about having
head-to-head.
actually
charge Alario.
Oh, you want
When I
to
said at the
fight.
beginning
I
of
was
the game,
thinking
just
about
drop
us
Alariel
together.
here, I'll drop Tormund there, and just everyone leave him alone. We'll have our 1v1. We'll finally have it out.
I was definitely hoping to have a horde with horde. That
Yeah,
would have been cool.
doing a lot of moving. So we're gonna try and get the. If you guys had any questions, comments, concerns, we know.
There's
we
going to
know.
be a lot of comments.
Yeah.
We know that I'm going to try my best to acknowledge them in real time, but we made a bunch of mistakes. This was the largest battle any of us have ever played. This is the first Coalition of Death. This is the first time with some new units for people.
And we're in costume.
And we're in costume,
And we're in
so that was a
costume,
factor.
so that
You
did
know,
not
it's another
help.
thing important to mention is that our generals were next to each other the whole time, and theirs
Yeah.
were never
Yes,
near each other.
and that was disallowed. As soon as Kyle tried to charge, we swamped him, and the screaming bell was like,
And that's the other hard part too. Is his general and my general were never going to be next to each other because his general needs to stay back
Yeah.
to fire off
Both my
those prayers.
But man, with the victory points though, Coalition of Death, I mean, it's on a lot of the Coalition of Death battles, the bonus victory points. The fact that Behemoth Warlord General is a 3-point swing,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Unless we got that wrong, and if we did, I'm sure you guys will tell us.
Yeah, because you can
Oh, you're going to have so much to tell us.
yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna.
excited.
So you guys
They've
have
already been telling us.
any questions, comments, concerns, guys? Please leave a comment below. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, stay in touch with everything we got going on. We hope you guys enjoyed this video.
And get excited for Path to Glory, because that's coming soon.
Yes.
Yes, we were excited to dress up for you guys. Again, this was our big Halloween celebration. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always,
Because
thanks
we
for
did.
thanks for gaming with Suburban Warfare, and we will see you soon.
Bye.